Good morning, YouTube. This is Russ Strock in Southeast Michigan. It is the 16th of September, and I just thought that I would provide a short update on the status of my hives after a treatment of Formic Pro, which I did 1 week ago. So this is 7 days later. As you can see, the bees are no longer, dead along the entrance. There's still some residue on the ground here from all the dead bees that collapsed as a result of the treatment, which, at least according to the instructions and additional information, typically is caused by weak or older bees. So I would say at this point, a week later, at least the entrance activity has returned to somewhat normal. I'm guessing, as I said in my first video on this a week ago, I probably lost somewhere around 1,500 to 2,000 bees per hive, somewhere in that range. I have 10 hives here. It is 10 o'clock, just after 10 o'clock in the morning, so the sun is coming up at 70 degrees. And so the bees are not fully active yet, but they're just about at their average level of activity. The goldenrod is in full bloom and has been for about 10 days. So the bees are bringing in pollen and nectar from the goldenrod. Here's another hive here. I've got a double deep and a single on, 2 double deeps on, plus a honey super. And I've got my largest one out here. 3 of these hives I overwintered. This is one of them with the 2 double deeps and a honey super. This is in the sunniest area, and you can see the bees are all collected here toward the entrance, getting ready to fly out. And there's also a little bit of fighting going on, a little bit of robbing, but I have not had too much of a problem. I did not put robber screens on, and I sometimes wonder if I'll be sorry about that. But so far, it's been manageable, I guess I would say. I'm not seeing anything substantial. So again, the hive activity, the entrance activity seems to have kind of resumed back to normal. Here's another one of my hives that I overwintered. And it too is looking much better after that Formic Pro treatment. The first 3 days were so harsh, so many dead bees, but I will also provide another short video here 7 days after. I'm going to open them up. I can also feed them at that point. You're not supposed to feed the bees during the Formic Pro treatment. And that presents a real challenge this time of year when you want to feed your bees and make sure that the weight of these hives is plenty good for winter, 80 pounds, 100 pounds. So I did feed a bit before I treated with Formic Pro. I think I fed 2 gallons to each, but they probably need a couple, 2 more gallons each of 1-to-1, or 2-to-1 at this point, probably sugar syrup. Here's one more of my hives in the apiary, and I don't know if you'll be able to see this, but they are bringing in some really nice pollen. I'll try to blow this up a little bit. You got to kind of watch them as they're just about to land. Anyway, you can see it's kind of a yellowish pollen in their baskets on the back legs. Yeah, they're bringing it in. Okay, and this is my my nucleus hive here. I just went in here this morning. This is the only one I have not treated. The bucket on top is just a shell that I keep around the sugar syrup. I just put some sugar syrup on this morning, and I think this is the 4th quart that I've put on here so far. And they created a queen cell, and I couldn't find the queen when I was just in there, and I do think that the queen was problematic. I'd like to keep a nucleus hive like this on hand so that I've got potentially a queen or some frames of brood or food that I can sort of use to supplement the rest going into winter. Just gives me some flexibility. Anyway, I hope you're all doing well, and hope your bees are getting ready for winter. I'm doing my best to get mine there. So good luck. Take care.